Denmark, both in and out of possession, I thought were brilliant today. And England fans may go, well, it's only been a draw and England have got 4 points. But what I noticed with Denmark, whether in or out of possession, they always knew where they had to be for their teammate. There was a lot of pointing, there was a lot of directing, there was a lot of cajoling. They always knew where they needed to be.
Yeah, and I've always thought that being a player, the biggest thing you need is role clarity. And Connor said it at the end of the first half that they've been playing this system for a long time. 3 at the back, 5 across the middle and 2 up front. That changes, it looks different during the game. But fundamentally, they play with a 3 back. Everyone knows their roles. And you look at those 3 centre-backs for Denmark and you're like, none of them are rapid. None of them are very good at coming in to the ball. None of them are exceptional at playing out from the back when they've got the ball. But what they do is they work as a team, they work as a unit. And I think that was the difference between the 2 teams. And I just think that the intelligence and the balance that they've got in that team between Eriksen and the midfield and the forwards, it just works. And sometimes when you've played a system, the same system for a long period of time, and you've got the players that buy into that, it helps and it works. And Denmark are the team coming away from this match this evening with momentum.
That back 3, Connor, they knew when to step into midfield if they had to go and pick someone who'd be coming to the inside channel. They knew when to hold their line. And in front of them, we said it to each other during the second half, I thought Højbjerg was absolutely immense.
He was fantastic. He was fantastic, but we spoke about before the game, me and Matt, about getting the ball to Saka and trying to hit in that channel. I can't remember the time that we've done that, Matt, you know what I mean? I can't remember the time where we pulled out centre-backs, places where we don't want to be as centre-backs, we don't want to be on the touchline defending, and I can't remember the time England done that, but like you said, great credit to Denmark. They step up the pitch, they're aggressive when they need to be aggressive, but what gets me in that formation is how comfortable you can be in a mid-block when the other team's got the ball and say, okay then, come and beat us and let's see what you do.
Do you not think you're talking about like fundamentals there though, Connor, in terms of if you're going to get the ball out to Saka, you've got to have fast, quick ball that's crisp, that's bang, that has tempo and it has energy, and you're driving that out there, and it's a clip. It never felt like that right from the off. Yes, we had some controlled possession, but it wasn't that progressive, aggressive stuff, and then we're waiting on somebody to do something individually. And then I think if that then doesn't happen, you're in trouble, and you get a performance like what we had.
Well, when Eze came on, I don't think he touched the ball till we got to second half stoppage time, and you're sort of thinking, well, just go on, try going in the inside forward line and someone get the ball to him and see what you could do, but they never got the ball to him.
Well, they didn't because of the height of the back line of Denmark and the space in between them and the midfield. The 3 players that came on, Bowen, Watkins and Eze, they just weren't able to get a foothold in the game and to find and feel the rhythm of the match because Denmark was so intelligent. It was Anderson, wasn't it, his club teammate up against him from Crystal Palace. As he came on, Anderson kind of, had that assurance around his body language. I'll deal with this. He's a good player, Eze, but he just didn't get a sniff in the game. A couple of times, Ollie Watkins ran the channels, but the ball drifted out of play, and it just didn't quite work. And that's where England have got to think outside the box a little bit and go, OK, if there's no space in behind, we've got to play around them. And that's where Connor's alluding to with getting the ball out to Saka quickly, getting midfielders around him to combine and suck players out of their shape. But fundamentally, listen, we've got to sit here and give massive credit to Denmark. That was an unbelievable performance from them.